Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the New Republic. In the last episodes, we have partially been focusing on the Avitha. We have taken Enzoth, though we do still have the Pride of Avitha sitting over Enzoth. So we can start moving some of these other fleets out into the world. And let's put you there. You there, because we got the Saranin. Oh. We got them moving into Lana. I have bad news for you on that one. We have an interdictor. They have two heroes that are probably not going to enjoy what's about to happen to them. But we don't want to put the fleet with the Saranin in with what's his name? Akdual? Because Akdual has a Mandator. We already have a battlecruiser in that fleet. Let's see.
Majestic cruiser standing by.
Just send everyone over individually. Because I don't want any slow ships slowing us down. This is going to make it probably a little easier to take whatever the next planet over there was, because I think these ground units came from there. Maybe that is asking, any non-core SSDs still sitting around, or are we fully playing Viscount cleanup? I don't know if they have any SSDs anywhere else in the galaxy, but we're mostly going to be relying on some of the other fleets. Because I think we should have enough fleets now that each direction can kind of get one fleet going there. Well, these fighters should get to these ground forces first. And with our Mon Mothma SSD, or ISD, they can't retreat.
Give the word. Engage.
Because these fleets that we've had kind of sitting in the core, they can start pushing out a few planets over. And you should be able, as a hero, I'm going to trust you to get through these on your own. So, you know what? Yeah, let's get these A-Wings on there. E-Wings. Go for the front ones. Nothing's going to get away, but I can at least make it a little bit faster. Rogue Squadron, come on over there now. I don't know if they'll actually get there in time to do any damage, but we're going to have the Belarus killing both of these shuttles. And just those two left. There we go. I don't think Ord Tracy had any space structures, so I'm not sure if they were just recently attacked by the Empire or what. Okay. Killed Eros and Vetter. I don't know if that was Eddie or the other one. Okay. So we'll leave them here. I'm gonna take you out, because this fleet is going to be used for killing the Avithans, and then for moving into the kind of defensive front lines. I'm probably not going to necessarily use it for attacking too many people. Then we'll get Wedge finally started. That's going to be the Wedge issue here. Okay. So if this fleet goes to Borosk, then we should be able to send this fleet to Ethor once we have Akdual over there. We're going to focus on this side of things for now. And I think we do need some more ground units, though, too. So let's get them moving. Get some AACs, get some artilleries. T4Bs. Please, T3Bs. And some T2s. So we'll have, what, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 fleets over on this side that are going to be kind of defending. And you guys can come up so we can at least have someone ready to jump in. And then... yeah, we don't really have any Corvettes on that, which is probably not a great idea with this being the PA. So...
Majestic cruises standing by.
which one is going to be best for that? We'll get some Warriors and Agaves, which have replaced our CR90s and everything. Oh, the Empire took power in Minor. Well, I want Actul to actually
With all speed.
get some damage in there. So we'll get up to those two. And you can move up there now, too. We're going to go to Boros, then we're going to have one jump out from Ord Tracy and Yaga Minor. Alright, we're going to get our first Mediator drop in over here. Like, the Pentastar alignment has a lot of territory, but it doesn't seem like they've built up too much extra ship-wise. It doesn't seem like they have that much.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, Commander Actul with the super... oh. We got Hugo... uh-oh. Well, that's not helpful. You can be here to help, but you don't have any of your weapons? Party starter... Zero command, zero killer. So I guess, I don't know if this was fixed already, but I guess when someone switched the models, they didn't actually switch the hard points. Indomitable, MC80 Liberty. Probably gonna need to swap out our command staff then. No buns, freaking potatoes. Unity Sky. Have a nice day. Minsk. Tequila. Fishbowl in space.
Star Destroyer here. Focus fire on the guns.
And Assault Frigate Mark 1. Long Ranger. Ray of Hope for EaW XCon 2025. MC30. And Mojave Ranger.
Nebula class.
Alright, Actul, you're getting retired pretty quickly.
Yes, Admiral.
It's not the way I wanted that to go, but we got no choice. I mean, we do have a choice. I could just let him sit in that for now, but I'll have to check after the stream if the more up-to-date version of the mod has that finished. There's a chance it was a particularly unlucky choice of when to start the playthrough.
Open fire.
Alright.
Beginning our engagement. Weapons on. Ready.
Did I say MC30C with that? I think, yes, MC30A.
Yes, sir.
I'm very sorry to everyone who was misled by my statements.
Squadron, move out. Nebula class reporting in.
Anything else hiding around the map? Any other ground forces? Doesn't look like it. So, that is a W. It's weird having to click buttons now, since like the last time I was playing EaW, it was having the AI play for me. So, on the one hand, it's nice because I actually do get control. I'm not going to go insane over it. But on the other hand, it's like, I should just be looking at this. I should be able to delegate. That's always been a problem, not being able to properly delegate. So, maybe I'll have to address that differently. Okay. Oh, Ethor actually won't be too difficult for us to take either. And then we can move straight into Perrin before I replace Actul. Probably want to take both of those. Press the button again. Okay, sorry about that. We had a crash during the first attempt at the space battle on Boros, so I've redone what we did for the start of the episode. Very little has changed, lost a few units in an auto-resolve. But hopefully, we'll make it through this one alright. It might just mean I'm like slightly sloppier with the placements on this. But I think we want to just go on these different sides. Nice day. Extra large Freybird combo. Ina's back. Synthwave, and we will end.
Take us in.
That's the thing with the EaW sometimes, where like there's nothing that's going on that would be like a clear issue causing crashes. Like there's standard units doing standard things. So if anything were like coded super wrongly, the game would probably crash on startup. But there's nothing that really indicates what kind of edge case could be going on causing a crash. There's not really any way to replicate or test it. So sometimes it's just EaW doing EaW things. But it looks like we're gonna get through this all right this time, maybe? Please? I hope.
Give the word. Cruiser reporting.
The bot has taken some damage, but he's even already got some of his shields back. There's no way anything is gonna kill him at this point.
Ready for your signal.
They've just got the goal in one, and I guess a few of these guys, the Adzes. I always forget their name.
Endurance on station. Give the word. Fire at will.
And there's the last one. Okay, so this puts us within within striking distance of the two PA shipyard worlds. Because we're only one jump from both Ord-Tracy and Yaga Minor. I think I want to take Ethor before... Oh, I want to turn this back on. I want to take Ethor before... before taking Borosk. But... I suppose it also makes sense to save there. Now that I'm done with that. I think that's asking how hard is it to put nebula or asteroids into space maps. It's not hard at all. You click once. Or I guess you click on the list of objects and you click where you want it on the map. Or twice. Well, I guess you gotta click more than that because you gotta load the map first. It's not a difficult process. And if we've got the Empire pushing in on both sides here for them... but I don't know if Q-Trick was taken by anyone before. That could be... A lot of this could be part of why the PA has only been using smaller units. They might have lost some of their shipyards before. I don't know how deep the Empire penetrated into this territory. Oh, I didn't actually re-queue up the ion cannon on Enzoth. I wanted to use that to support the Viscount in killing these guys.
Beginning construction.
So we'll also move you up here, because we're going one direction with each of them.
Right away. G2B over.
We can get
Underway.
one fleet going to Ord-Tracy, one going to Yaga Minor. I'm not sure which is going to be which. But first, let's take ourselves some Ethor. It doesn't look like they have any structures there, and it doesn't look like it's a huge stack of units. Ooh, it's a rabbit face map. I do like this map.
Yes.
Rabbit faces and all.
En route.
Okay, let's get some stuff that's going to be a bit more mobile then. And I don't think I want artillery on this. I can just go straight there.
Standing by. Scouting location. Reporting. Moving out. Ready to go. Executing flyby. Copy.
Where are you? I'm kind of surprised that hit.
Ground target. En route.
Fair enough, though. It managed to hit us. I won't hold it against him. Okay, and there's the other one. I don't think we need all of them here now. There's at least 2 companies of TIE crawlers then.
Ready. Initiating sweep. Weapons online.
Ooh, yeah, there's 3 for sure.
All
Like, minimum 3.
Let's move out. I'm here, sir.
Yikes. No!
Orders. Let's go.
You poor speeders.
Roger. Location
Okay.
confirmed.
Get in there.
All right, men. Take cover.
Cover. The rest of them have finally run out. We do want to go to a... Oh, shit. Don't do that. You're just going to get run over now. We do want to go to a full, like, spawner-based system for these guys. The company spawners being what they are, whereas, like, one squad that spawns the other ones was basically a holdover system a few years ago when we figured out the individual units within a company were counted on the galactic level. And that contributes to some performance slowdowns. So we kind of went to the individual squad that spawns the other squads as kind of like a quick fix for it. But, yeah. So, I think we will go one more planet over before...
On our way.
EaW over.
before we attack the next one, because like it looks like they just took Par in. There's not going to be any structures. There might be some units, but they're not going to be super capable of coming in from Terrace either. So I'm going to get you back. Oh, they just got a structure. That's
Course plotted.
fine. It's fine. 334. Right, because we have the Saranin in there. So you'll probably go for... We'll probably do it this way. You go up here, you go up there. And then there'll be the one jump over from Utrecht.
Reporting in.
Invasion commencing.
The V-Wings, we might be able to take out the structure with just them. Hugsmando's asking, in 3.3, will the Chiss have their territory on the map? So all of the upcoming factions except the Vong will have their territory on the map, basically.
Reporting in. Heading
All the upcoming playable factions. Might be some like minor groups that
adjusting navicomputer.
wouldn't yet. But the idea with the Galactic Conquest maps being redone now is we want to redo them in a way that we don't have to redo them repeatedly in the future anytime we add or change a faction. So
Roger that.
all the future playable factions will be there in non-playable form for 0.3.
Form up.
That
Roger
includes like Chiss, Killix, Corellia, Huts.
Waiting orders.
That's why we've got the Hut territory in this playthrough, even though they weren't like... They're not like fully fleshed out as a faction yet. So there's some downsides in the short term, but
Over there.
it ultimately works out better.
Shooting blood. Open fire. Copy. Copy.
Let's
I copy.
see how much we can do to the structure. And can you guys go over there as well? There's at least the one other company of things.
Fire at will. Moving to port.
Oh, that was a kind of a waste of the missiles.
Roger that.
We've secured a build
Awaiting
pad.
orders. Follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get all of our tanks over there.
Yes, Commander.
Speeders.
Targeting.
I don't know how fast the infantry are gonna come, but
Roger that.
one of you can stay here.
Build pad.
And I think the other faster speeders are what we want for this now.
Ready. Reporting in. We're going in.
Where's all that infantry coming out to?
Let's go.
Are they all just dead? I didn't think we killed them all.
Copy. Keep going.
We might have to do a little bit of hunting around the map. But I can send them out to do that now. Because if there is anything still alive out there, which there probably is. Nope, that's it. Cool. We must have killed the other S1 Firehawk without noticing. No, that would have been a garrison as well. That would have been a garrison.
Goal achieved.
it wouldn't have been
Building under construction.
the other stuff. Okay, so we're at Perrin Minor, and it's time for Borosk. We'll go Borosk, then we'll go Ord Tracy, then Yaga Minor. So let's do it, let's send these guys out, because we don't need...
Constructing unit.
We don't need to attack them... Or we don't need both fleets sitting over Borosk. Can I actually grab any anti-fighter? We don't have much anti-fighter. So I will wait at least a
E2B over.
couple constructions for that. How's Wedge? 40... no, 28%. Oh, we don't need to worry as much for this one. They don't have any orbital structures super built up yet. We'll need it for your fleet, because you're going to be going into a bigger situation with more fighters to worry about.
Tactical battle.
Yeah.
Imminent.
The PA has been kind of hurt on shipyards for a while then. That's part of why this playthrough in particular has
The enemy is approaching.
ended up being a little bit faster and easier once we got the initial phases done.
Choose your reinforcements.
Best possible speed.
But it was a really hard one at the start, so
Take us in. Yes, sir.
it is all fixed for the next one where the shipyards are properly rebuilt now.
Reinforcements en route.
Okay. All of you, yep.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
Cruiser reporting. Jamming their sensors.
Get the jams on. Pump up the jams, pump it up, pump it in.
Awaiting
I'm so glad I haven't heard that song in like many years. No, probably 6 years, because I think we used to play that at work. I hate it. Almost every song I had to listen to at work when I worked at McDonald's.
Cruiser reporting.
You hear it 10 times a day, every day for 2 years, and then it's done. I no longer want to
Endurance on station.
ever hear it again.
On your order.
Voice to Men is no longer what's going on.
Operational. All craft attack. Picking up signals.
They really want this MC-40.
Taking some hits. Reporting in. It's as good as gone. Yes. We're drawing our fire. Encountering resistance. I'm in bad shape.
They're gonna have to be
Encountering resistance.
demolished. This poor X-Wing squad. With us behind these ones, it's better, but I think they have like 360 cannons on them. Luckily, they're primarily anti-fighter. They're not going to be great for doing too much to the MC-30 or 40. They don't really have... There's like... So the gunships are either anti-fighter, anti-ship, or hybrid, and we assigned one or two to each Imperial faction based on how we wanted them to specialize. So each faction's gunship is actually quite different. Kane might be still alive, but I don't think the upgrade was set up yet for Kane to get into Reaper. So I don't think they ever had Reaper or the opportunity to get Reaper. Because we're changing it so the SSD heroes, you don't get an SSD hero for free in any situation, really. Maybe some historicals, but like progressives, you don't get free SSD heroes. And so Kane is probably sitting on Entrala being an economic hero or something right now. And I think they lost their shipyards relatively early. It's like I was saying, that can't rebuild them right now.
On my way. En route.
So let's so Zinj will still have his SSD, but Kane won't start with. No, Zinj won't start with one either. Like, there's no free SSDs that you start with anymore for any faction.
Invasion commencing.
There he is. Whenever we've announced that, the response, like, people have complained, like, well, Zinj needs it to survive, but the problem is, the reason he needs it to survive is because he has it. Without having to have the SSDs to build their other forces around, we can do more with their other forces. It's the same thing with the Pentastar alignment like 10 years ago, where they started with Vengeance and Reaper, and we couldn't do anything. Like, this was even before the spawn of Reaper was pushed back, at least like to the 20-week point. But without having to worry about people starting with an SSD, we can move their starting forces elsewhere, and that'll make it a lot more viable, especially for the AI to survive as them, because like an SSD is really powerful, but it can only be one place at once. So it allows us to be a lot more flexible with the factions, and allows it to be like an SSD to be something you're working towards, rather than a thing you can start with that can run over several planets with like no risk of even sticking damage.
We've lost a build
Let's
pad.
go. Yes, sir. Keep going. Ready, sir. The enemy has been spotted.
That's gonna be
Yes, Commander.
gonna require some.
Construction.
No, the infantry. I think these infantry will be sufficient for that.
Ready for attack. Keep going.
Okay, can I get some repairs on this?
Yes,
Constructing.
And can you guys finish this, and then
I'm here, sir.
We've lost a build pad.
I think it does make some more sense for the T4s to come in this way.
This way.
We've secured
Alright. Power out of there? No, that's too bad.
construction complete.
Destination received.
Okay, we do want some artillery. I don't think I brought in one of these, because I want the sensor.
Out, man. Affirmative. Over there.
Take cover so you don't get fucked up by those. If the sentry tank runs at you, then you're gonna need to uncover. If something is using deploy or take cover, like if an infantry is using take cover, then they won't try to dodge things that are running over them. But if they're in regular stance, then they won't be running over as easily. They'll dodge out of the way.
Roger that.
We've
Moving
lost
out.
a build pad.
Tank brigade. Waiting order. Copy. Scout.
All of your buddies are gone.
We've
Okay,
lost
that front is dead.
Adjust.
But we don't need to super push on this front. I was kind of just hoping we'd get to this stuff.
Reporting.
We should be able to get through over here. Here, get rid of the infantry first. It's a bigger problem.
Copy. Yes, sir. I copy. I copy. Reporting E2B. Copy. I copy. Armor stand.
It was mostly just the one not
Follow
T,
your lead.
the one TIE crawler over here for anti-vehicle.
Adjusting.
The rest were like ATPTs. So I think they should be okay. Oh no, they have ATARs, or DP, not AR. Get it one. Same thing, different name. Well, not entirely the same.
We'll provide backup.
Similar thing.
Ready for action. Ready for attack.
Okay.
destroyed.
Ready to roll. Ready.
Rip.
Roger that. Form up. I've got my sight. Attack. Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders.
Is that anti-infantry? Yeah.
Awaiting orders. Moving into position. I copy.
Okay, you guys get in.
Reporting.
You know what? You can help over here.
Line. Reporting.
I'll bring in more of those. Can you escape,
This way.
please?
I copy. Right away, sir. Reporting.
Oh, can you escape too? There's no reason for you to drive in like that.
Destroyed.
I'm not too worried about the other turbo laser towers anymore. I think we'll be able to take out this. We won't go over the bridge with the units on this side. We'll just kind of try to hold
Right away.
around the shield gen,
Ready.
and let's get a little bit more support output. Or where do we need that support most? It might actually be in the base that we need it. So we'll just do a quick run on some of these, and then we'll send them into the base.
Roger that. Right away.
Yeah, especially with those.
Available.
Awaiting orders. Commencing attack.
Oh, we need you. This K will no longer spawn with Reaper. Does that mean the PA will have more units at the start, or will it remain the same? There will be less of an impact at the start for the PA based on that. Based on, like, because Kane didn't act as a starting unit, so there was already a little bit of an offset. But proportionally, it will be higher for the PA than it was. Like, there's also a general decrease that we've been doing in the number of starting forces overall, while slightly higher starting infrastructure exists. So, like, in a vacuum, if you just isolate the changes based on the SSDs being removed, then compared to other factions, just based on that, they'd have more starting units than they would. Like, similar overall starting power proportionally. It's just before, so much of that power was invested in the one unit.
Standing by. Moving out. Open fire.
Like, the idea is to keep them
Ready to go.
with similar amounts of overall power, but
Heading out.
less invested in the one individual unit, allowing their forces to be a bit more
Fire at will.
spread out.
Ball out. Let's move out.
I am going to play Victoria 3 tomorrow. Yep, that'll be here tomorrow night.
Going.
And Flavor that's asking, what's the next campaign idea? I wouldn't mind driving / playing for Subjugator class. It will probably be Fall of the Republic. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be Republic or CIS. I think it'll be CIS, because I've done a fair amount of Republic progressives recently, whereas CIS, I think, have mostly ended up being the historical campaigns, or the single stream conquests.
We are victorious.
Hey. Didn't actually lose as much as I thought we would there.
System conquered.
We definitely lost the one company of EU, and I think we lost a company of RAFs.
Building under construction.
Beginning construction.
Building under construction.
Get a few of them there.
Production.
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
Underway.
Construction complete.
Okay, with that done, I am sorry, Duel, but you
Researching.
you gotta go. You don't have hard points.
At your command.
Research complete.
How about some backup?
Okay, so who do we put in? We get Grant back? We'll get Brand.
Researching.
We'll go full nucleus. They have our brand. We're going to specialize. But also we're going to save.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving to coordinates. Right away,
I
sir.
kind of want to go for some of the monster units for this. It doesn't look like we're going to be in a heavy siege.
Moving ahead. I'm here, sir. Heading out, sir.
But let's try to dispatch some people to some different capturables.
Ready, sir. Scouting location. Speed. Ready. sighted. Ready for orders.
Oh, are those... Okay.
Shooting flyby.
Not turrets, but that's a big mass of units here. Let's try to retreat a little bit and see if we can get to the local garrison.
Roger that.
Then we'll have some support nearby.
Bring it. Keep going. Form up. Roger that.
These come in. That'll be good for killing the infantry. Well, that at least guarantees we're not gonna lose the garrison. The infantry's gonna be getting here first. Oh, we got... Okay, aerial units are dead. We're taking a lot of damage on the V-Wings already, which is not what you want to see. Oh, you also don't want to see that you've left out some of those V-Wings. What is this? It's an AA turret. Kill it before... There you go. Can you guys get out before dying? Boost out? No. That's too bad. Our T4's gonna finally make it. They're going in a not super helpful way. They need to come up the back there.
Destroyed. Choose your reinforcements.
Let's get you...
Capacity.
Ready.
I think we need to get back a little bit more, because we need to have time for the T4 to come in.
Destroyed.
Moving up. Heading up. Ready. Right.
Alright, run back a little bit, get you guys up. I think all the infantry are probably gonna die on that. Well, we got some heavier tanks in. So the T4 should be able to protect that.
Weapons online. Over there. I've got a lock. Scouting location.
Okay, back off a little bit more. I don't like that those are coming in. Get the RAFs.
Adjusting nav computer.
Probably should have brought in the van as well, the heavy tracker. Okay, kill everything except for the Juggernaut right now. And now go the back way into the base.
I'm here, sir. Ready. Ordering.
'Cause I'm going to try to use a bombing run on
Form up.
this. I think we killed their only attempt at building an AA turret. Alright, go in around that way. What was just killed unit-wise? Was that one of the V-Wings? I think they did somehow kill one of the V-Wings. I'm not sure how it got in.
Ready to roll.
Alright, get back.
Copy that. Heading out. I copy. Yes, sir. Coordinates received. Right away.
And you guys can start moving up a little bit, because I know there were some units coming up this way,
Right away. Moving ahead.
beyond just the garrisons,
Keep going.
the militia garrisons.
Attacking. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Heading out, sir. Commander.
Up there. Wars, keep moving. How much Legends info do we have on just ground units? Basically nothing. Same thing with ships. Less than we have with ships.
Form up. Targeting.
It's going to be the same situation where any of those we have to design. Oz has started doing some rough concepts, but we've also got Cameron working on that a bit if he has a chance. Far shots to know a few things with them as well.
This way. Ready. Awaiting orders.
There's like a picture of a non-military Chiss ground vehicle. It just looks like a kind of real-world truck on treads. A lot of the Chiss pictures that exist from older source books aren't very inspiring. I don't blame. I think it's just that thing. Would have had to just chase down that one speeder, which we could have done, but it's fast. It's not very powerful.
Planetary control achieved.
Underway.
So we will want to build these guys up for some extra defenses.
Research complete.
I don't want you going in first. Did I get our anti-fighter built up?
Entering hyperspace.
There we
now.
go. Oh, you're only at 169.
T2B
Let's see
So
what this new
Get it
gunship
there
can do.
now.
get some stuff for you.
right away.
Constructing.
Okay, because we do eventually want to leave these planets
Beginning construction.
to more of their own devices. Like, we don't want the what we're leaving behind to come through and attack them. Alright. So,
T2B over.
I am sorry, Small Angry, but you are going to be a Pathfinder for this one. I need all the anti-fighter we can get.
We shall be there.
I might still be able to bring it in, but that's not the point.
Construction complete.
Alright, will they have a shipyard? Because that'll answer a lot of questions about what they've been able to do. Otherwise, they've only had level 1 and 2 shipyards for a long time. Yeah, it looks like they don't have the shipyard.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, Rigab,
Right away.
do have Raquel, our fresh Raquel.
Moving out.
Beacon of Freedom. Defender. No name Defender. Acrid's coming your way. Vengeful Spirit.
Underway.
And our Agaves Warlords.
Making the jump to light speed.
Yeah, that means they haven't had a shipyard for a long time. This is how Liberty dies. Face this
There's nothing we can't handle.
and Phenomidala's Revenge.
Commander. Those torpedoes must
Or Pentastar alignment.
We've got them on
Got so big and yet had no hope. No have faced this hope.
reporting in. Roger that.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage onto Rigab.
Ready for your signal.
Defender.
Roger that. Engage. I'll try and draw their fire.
Okay.
Cruiser here. Activating
They're
weapon.
gonna go for the Pathfinder with that again.
Destroyer here. Intercepting.
Brilliant gunship. On station.
Warrior gunships just kind of look like some kind of exercise thing, like a weight of some kind, or a plasma pistol. I don't know if you get exercise in Halo by like shooting plasma pistols at people.
Cruiser standing by. Captain here.
But I've never seen any evidence that that's not how it works. But I think logically that means it is.
The lasers are our target.
Ready and willing. Cruiser reporting. Reading you. The battle stations.
Star Destroyer standing by.
This is the captain.
This probably means that once we get into the CSA planets, those are going to be the hardest ones, because they've definitely not gone back. The new class ships just have the weirdest designs. A big L from Star Wars on that one. It's a good thing that no one decided to use any of them in
Starting my run.
any other future works.
Cruiser standing by. Headed there now.
They're the cheesecake of Star Wars. Star Wars.
DP-20 standing by.
Yeah, are you going to be able to kill that on your own? We need to send Ackridge coming your way, on towards your way.
Ready for action, sir.
Are any of you actually going to die? No, nothing that's hitting you is going to be up long enough.
Got you on the comm. Locked on target.
I'm curious what Kutrick will have. I feel like the Empire's probably in a similar situation to PA, where they've been kind of struggling the whole time. Even though they've pulled back a little bit of territory, a lot of that has come at the expense of the Pentastar alignment. You just barely had shields there. But there's no turbo lasers that are going to be left in 2 seconds. So we don't have to worry about them actually killing anything with this.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Ready and willing.
Does the Empire of the Hand have any government mechanics? I haven't played them in a while. No, they don't have theirs yet. I was hoping to do some of their government mechanics for 0.3, but I don't know if that's actually going to be feasible for this release.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Because there's been a bit more focus on the era changes and everything, and there's still got to be some other stuff done for Dark Empire. So with the I still need to do some World Devastatory stuff as the big complicated thing to still come. So I don't want to rush their government mechanic for that. It'll also make a bit more sense for them once more of the Unknown Regions content is developed. There'll be a few more tools to work with. But they will be coming soon. And hopefully there will be a good slew of Unknown Regions content in 0.4, along with the huts. Each side of the galaxy, the Far East and Far West, doing the updates Total War style.
Victorious.
I think what I want to do here, get some spies, and I think the same is true over here.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
Let's move out.
Construction complete.
Guys together. What are how's the comparison looking? We're only at 28% of military strength. Who has the rest? Maldrud has 12. Pentastar has 12. Empire has 13. Those, I think, are the heavy hitters. But, Garm, did I put you in your mediator, or are you in... No, you're in Slonian Fire. That's fine.
Moving ahead.
So, you guys get up here, because we do need to take Liana.
Construction complete.
I didn't count that in our numbers from before. Let's take this before we go on to the next. Or before we go back to defend Orosk.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away, sir. En route. Moving to coordinates. Right away.
Okay, I'm gonna send some infantry up that way and some infantry up the other way. So we're gonna try to take each direction. Here, let's get started on the journey as fast as possible, at least. We can send support.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
This is probably going to be the riskiest side, so let's go with them.
Copy. Right away.
And is it an ATTE that we're going to get from that? No, T4A.
En route. Moving to coordinates.
Probably should have sent them up here. Oh well.
Build pad.
Because they're so slow.
Moving ahead.
they'd probably benefit more. Okay, that's not good.
Take brigade.
We've secured a build pad.
T4P. Yes, sir. Heading out, sir.
Okay, let's get the T4As up there.
Yes,
You guys are still supposed to go up here.
ready. Roger that. Right away. Moving out.
We'll get some repairs on those if we can.
Ready.
Alright, artillery, heavier tanks, you... in, we'll get a field base. Then let's get the heavy tracker so we can actually see some stuff coming up. Are these the T4As or... no, these are the T4Bs.
We've lost a build
Form
pad.
up.
Let's clear that one out, and then... we'll send them up the other direction again. Probably. We might actually be better off keeping them up here. No.
Keep going.
We need to go get some repairs done.
Over there.
So go that way, and now we want to get the
I got
that.
firing. Artillery online.
Deploy, and then shoot down.
Yes, sir. Entering battle. Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Are you stuck on a tree? You're stuck on a tree. Classic military planning.
I copy. Scouting location.
Unit destroyed.
Reporting in. Let's go. Yes, sir. Engaging target. I copy. Starting the ring. Torpedoes away. Ready.
What are the weaponry on the T4As? Or Bs? You're a T4A. There we go. They have the AB Blaster and Conch. Okay, so still pretty epic. Vehicles, get back there.
Copy.
We've secured
Moving
a
out.
build pad.
Form up.
Bombing run available.
Reporting.
You know what? I think that is worth the bombing run.
Both squadrons commencing attack.
We might be able to kill... we might be able to destroy that as well. Yeah, that's actually really good. That was super worth.
Providing backup. Awaiting.
So they can go in more. I wanted some infantry to build a repair thing there. But we might not even need too much more on this.
Heading assault. We can cover you. Copy. This way. Over there.
'Cause it's just the two basic buildings.
We've lost a build pad.
Reporting. Executing flight.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be much that can do damage to the aerial units up here. So we can just get in and do a quick hit on those. Yeah,
Take cover.
they should be safe. So we can use them to kill the base faster. They're not going to be at risk. And we don't even need the orbital bombardment.
System conquered.
Let's go.
Construction complete.
Building under construction.
Construction complete.
Lost Nagave. So we're gonna use one of the Bothan spies on Q-Trick, but we don't need to anymore. Instead, put a spy on you. We're gonna put a spy on Eddie and on Lumpex. There's still a few planets we gotta go through out here. Oh, and they took Mandalore. Mandalore's another one that I hadn't considered. So we'll need to send a fleet out that way, too. Are you ready for another station upgrade? Any of you? Well, you can get an extra defensive one. You'll have it in like 3 seconds.
Construction complete.
So I guess while we wait for the other ones, I can just send you out there. Okay, what's that Q trick? They actually do have some worthy stuff there. Alright, so we'll do Corellia, and I think that'll be the first episode. We'll do Corellia in space. We're not going to be able to take ground yet. We don't have a core army right now.
Incoming!
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, another chop you're looking for. Prosperous unification. Fair weather friends. On Mothma leads us to a penguin. And no regrets.
Yes, Admiral. We are moving to engage. Do this for the new
Quasar reporting for duty, sir.
engage.
Yes, Commander.
We're ready, Admiral.
Your order, sir. We are fully operational.
If we focus on the ships, we'll probably still be able to destroy this shipyard before too many of the garrisons come out. Like, the Viscount's firing arcs are going to be distributed enough. Right now, this is looking a bit bad for our other ships.
Let's do some damage. Yes, sir. The laser banks
We did have quite a few units here.
Yes, Commander.
Like, with the pretty huge amount of ion damage we have, we can at least get to the point where we're reducing their output pretty quickly.
Yes, Commander.
We are fully operational.
Cruiser reporting. Acknowledge.
Yes, Admiral.
Keep your eyes open for those fighters.
We're ready, Admiral.
Star Defender on standby.
Weapons on.
Yes, Commander. We are fully operational.
There's one on me.
Disable their guns.
Both of these are nearly dead.
Star Defender on standby.
Okay, let's try to get
Batteries.
these weapons off that side. And
We'll show.
you,
Yes, Admiral.
and you.
Yes, Commander. Destroy that target.
Enemy unit disabled. Stay in attack formation. I've got my approach vector.
We are fully operational.
We're ready, Admiral.
Enemy unit disabled.
Star Defender on standby.
I've got it
Yes,
lined up.
Commander.
I'm in range.
We are fully operational.
Enemy unit disabled.
Commander. Move to attack.
Watch your six.
Is anything gonna die outright?
Ready for action.
It doesn't actually look like anything's gonna fully die. We've killed most of the garrisons.
Enemy unit disabled.
They're not gonna have any more reserves after that.
Keep your eyes open.
Open fire on their weapon
Yes, sir.
systems.
Ready. Squadron reporting. Fire.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting. We are fully operational. Take aim.
This strike cruiser is
We're ready, Admiral.
possibly gonna kill
Moving to engage.
one of the Republic Star Destroyers.
Standing by. Attack formation. Ready. Closing on enemy.
Yes, Commander.
Ready for orders.
Yes, Commander.
We are starting to lose some health on the Viscount, but I don't think there's enough left in
Swinging around.
their tanks to do anything about it.
We are fully operational.
Like, I don't think we're gonna hit the 90% mark even.
Commencing engagement.
Try not to let one on your tail. Enemy unit.
And even if we do, we only need it to
Destroy
be
that
repaired in
target.
time for our attack on Enzoth again. So, if that has to wait, then that's okay.
We're ready, Admiral.
These characters are not worth one Viscount.
Your word is my command, sir.
Y-wing standing by. Target those lasers. Roger.
Yes, Commander. Destroy that target. Take aim. Commencing engagement. Focusing all batteries. Destroy that target.
Yes. We do this for the New
Can't see
Republic.
him.
Reporting in.
I've been hit.
Is
Yes,
this
Ready for command.
is this gonna be in danger? Fairweather Friends gonna have enough bombers around it? No, we can probably take that squad out. We get the E-Wings to take this other squad
We
out.
are fully operational.
They still have 5 hard points left.
Armed and ready. Heading out.
Sure,
Where's our
move up a
report
little
for duty,
bit.
sir?
Start of the nerve.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna lose anything.
I've been hit.
Unless we already lost no regrets.
Yes, Commander.
No, we didn't. We didn't. So that's even better.
I've got one on me.
Is yeah, now there's no bombers to make it through there. We don't have to worry about losing that one.
Prioritize fire on the thrusters.
Fairweather Friends will be okay.
Your orders,
It was
sir?
close,
Start of the nerve.
but we made it.
We are victorious.
Alright, that is worth another save. Them not being able to build new shipyards has definitely hurt their progression.
We're moving out.
Okay, let's see if Kutrick actually has anything.
Building under construction.
They're probably going to cancel that by just flying through it, so I'll need to move the fleet back up to Yaga Minor.
We've come across enemy units.
Choose your reinforcements.
It actually looks like there's a shipyard here. And this fleet is kind of difficult. Okay, so Brand...
Yes, sir.
Moving the sacred coordinates, sir.
You go... Your command zero failure. MC-80 Liberty. Endurance there.
Reinforcements.
Have a nice day.
Full.
Minsk.
Hell, my head full.
Ray of Hope.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Headed there now.
It's actually quite a big fleet plus the defenses.
Ready for your signal.
So it's not...
We've got our orders.
It's not likely we'll be
Cancelled.
We're heading there now.
in here for the long haul.
Heading for coordinates.
We can try to take out a few things and then head out.
Where to, Commander?
Majestic cruiser standing by.
Okay, let's see if we can turn on to this
Turbo
allegiance.
lasers.
Roger that.
E-Wings, give me the fighters that are coming in.
Your orders?
Then
Hitting
Y-Wings,
Changing course
A-Wings
to
out there.
Yes, sir.
Reporting in.
Cruiser reporting. Ready for your signal. Fire all cannons. Standing by.
Hold on. That's it. Scratch one.
Yes, sir. Disable those ion cannons.
That's gonna be too much coming in.
Majestic cruiser standing by.
Choose your reinforcements.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Calculating jump.
not happening.
Speed.
I've got one on me.
If we stayed farther back and just engaged the ships, then we might be able to do something, but for now, coming in on the stations with the ships and the garrisons that close, it's gonna be too much.
Encountering resistance. I'm in range.
Hmm.
Been hit. I need help.
I'll move over some ships from the bot's fleet. I probably won't, like, swap the fleets entirely. We don't need all of you here. So let's go with you two, and then a little bit of extra damage out of you. Then some extra fighters. And that should handle it.
Construction complete.
Handle So they've got to be coming in from Adamar then. Alright, well let's
Complete.
get down there. They'll be able to go in faster. Yeah, they're just gonna cancel that by flying over it.
Construction complete. We're moving out. Super Star Destroyer ready.
Ooh. Okay, Wedge, I don't necessarily want you to go and fight anyone, but I do want you to sit on Yaga Minor.
Tactical battle imminent.
They're over here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right. Let's start target practice. So I'm gonna try to engage on them,
Roger, setting course, sir.
taking out
Best possible speed.
Moving the
the
sacred
battle
coordinates,
cruisers.
sir.
Reinforcements cancelled.
We're on our way. Cruiser reporting. Coming around. Right away. Headed there now.
Try not to let one on your tail.
Frigate responding.
Waiting order.
Your word is my
I don't like how
command,
far up you are.
Ready
I shouldn't have
for
put
your
you
signal.
quite that high.
Copy.
Quasar reporting for duty, sir.
Yes, Commander. Transfer all power to shield.
My copy. Bombers at the ready.
Okay, bombers,
Laser banks are your primary target.
get in there. We might actually be able to go for one of the other ships with the
Endurance class at your
with the
disposal,
bombers.
sir.
And you auto weapons.
Nebula class reporting in. Focus fire on the guns.
Power them if you got them.
Cruisers standing by. Focus fire on their weapon systems.
Okay, we got B-Wings and K-Wings starting to come in.
Bombers reporting in.
A-wing
I'll try and draw their
here. Cruiser reporting.
Watch your six.
Awaiting orders.
Enemy unit
Your order, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the damage we're getting out of the nebulas is going to be really big on this. The MC-80Bs aren't lasting quite long enough.
Need help. Yes, sir.
Star Destroyer here.
We really just got to try to reduce their damage enough by the time
I'll try and draw their fire.
the next wave gets in.
I've got it lined up.
Is there an anti-fighter corvette in this area? No.
I've got him lined up.
One up there.
Majestic cruisers standing by. Nebula class on standby.
Choose your reinforcements.
Full throttle. Attacking.
Yes, Admiral.
It still may not be enough, but it's more fun this way, so we at least have a chance.
Yes, sir.
Cruiser ready.
Fire up a maximum effect.
Guns ready.
Nebula class reporting in.
If we end up losing the shields on this nebula,
Commencing attack.
that's probably going to be it.
Increase power to weapons.
Star Destroyer here. Endurance on station. Lock weapons and fire. Weapons charged.
How close are their next ships? The VSDs are still pretty far back. But that's still 2 ISDs and Allegiants that are at like full health right there.
Cruiser reporting. Weapons operational. Open fire on those laser cannons. Nebula class on standby. Open fire on the
But we have a lot of fighters and bombers.
Awaiting orders.
Get to this next ISD. Maybe down you.
Yes, Admiral.
Yes, Commander.
Ready for your signal. They've ruptured our engines.
All stations on standby.
Two of you down.
Hangar's taking some Hangar's been vented. Seal it off. Nebula class reporting in.
I don't know, I don't think we're gonna have the damage after this. I'd like to try to kill both of these before retreating. But with all the extra garrisons coming in especially, that's probably all we're gonna be able to do.
Target those lasers.
Give the word.
Cruiser ready.
Do you have powered weapons on either of you yet? No.
Majestic cruisers standing by.
Defensive tactics
No
was
quarter.
not necessarily going to be what we wanted either.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir. Standby. Open fire.
Reporting.
All stations on standby.
I need help here.
Cruiser reporting.
Yes, sir. The laser banks are your primary target. Targeting. Yes, Commander. I've got one on me.
Thank you, Pyro, for
Ready
subscribing.
your
Appreciate it.
signal. Fire all cannons. Open fire. Beginning our engagement.
All right, that's gonna be dead, and then I think it's retreat time.
I've got one on me.
Retreat in progress.
I've been hit. That's got him.
We're taking too much heat there. We're not gonna get out with too many things either. Not the best setup for our battle.
Reporting. I'm in range. The enemy has got locked. I've been hit. The ion cannons have been disabled.
Not ideal.
Attack formation.
Definitely not ideal. All right, so we might have to reinforce with the bigger fleet from one of the other ones. Maybe even pull the Sarandon out for it. But unfortunately, I think I am going to have to leave it there tonight and see what the hell is happening with my city. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, even though it was a shorter than average stream. We will be streaming basically every night this week, between like Victoria coming out tomorrow, Sins coming out Wednesday. I'm also going to be doing a Stellar Warfare match in the afternoon tomorrow with Thomas as well. So we'll be back with the Imperial playthrough for Empire War stuff on Friday, but a lot to look forward to this week. Thank you again for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.